Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure right. David Johnson here on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Getting this out wide to Ayuk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
The 49ers traded up to snag Brandon Ayuk at pick 25 in the 2020 draft out of Arizona State. He was in and out of the lineup a little bit in his rookie year. Only played in 12 games, but was awfully productive when he was out there with 60 catches. And there's another one, this time for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Lance gets this one to Juszczyk. That catch good for only a couple.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On 2nd down, Mostert. 1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. That's his longest run of the 1st quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. after the false start. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. 54, 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Lance looking to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Lance. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. Well, this rivalry, Charles, the Seahawks and Niners, really one of the best in the NFL. So many great games in the last decade or so between these two. Where does this one rank for you in terms of best rivalries of, let's say, the 21st century?
I'm so glad you phrased it that way, because we look back on some of the best rivalries in the NFL. We're talking about traditional rivalries like Bears-Packers. But here in the 21st century, it's hard to beat Seahawks and Niners, because when they get together, you're often playing for division titles, positioning in the playoffs, and chasing the Super Bowl. Similar to Ravens and Steelers, two of the best rivalries in the NFL.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Lance now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Running the counter with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Shotgun now for Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Lance. That's swung out to Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Adrian Peterson, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Nick Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. They go play action with Wilson. And there's the rookie from Western Michigan, Dwayne Eskridge. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is Carson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Lance now on first down. Flushed out right.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Final play of the half, it's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He gives it off to Carson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Gerald Everett makes a good catch there for a first down, and he was signed away from the Seattle Seahawks division rivals, the Rams, after 4 years in L.A. backing up Tyler Higbee. He's excited about his opportunity in the Pacific Northwest. Last year, 41 catches, a career high.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Carson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 26.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And this is not something they want to see. George Kittle, such an important piece to the puzzle, is still down here. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Carson, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To throw is Wilson. Being chased out left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Give me what you got. What you got? What you got? Check, straight. Here we go. Check, 17.
Working from the gun. Lance. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yard. And slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Six-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On second down, it's Sermon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They run once more with Sermon. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
A lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lance. Steps away to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And Lance now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. One last shot for Wilson. Forced out to his left. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.